Oh my gosh.
That's one of the most bizarre things I've ever eaten.
This bus is wild.
I think we're a little bit lost.
What is happening?
Now my mouth is like glued shut.
This place is quirky. Proper alien vibes.
Wow, you have a tight grip.
Korea so far is definitely full of surprises.
Good morning from the city of Busan in South Korea. It is our very first time in the country and we've decided to stay in the district of Nampo-dong, which is in the south of the city. That right there is our hotel that we're staying in, and I'm going to make an early confession to you guys. I made a little bit of an error when booking this place. Turns out that in Korea there are actually two very distinct types of hotel. There are your usual ordinary tourist hotels, and then there are what they call motels, which we know that this is a motel now because they actually have their rates displayed for 3 hours. Now, why would anyone want to stay in a hotel for 3 hours? Anyway, let's show you guys around. This is genuinely one of the more bizarre hotels that me and Yaz have ever stayed in. It's got some really quirky features, let's just say. All right, so we come out of the lift. We're on the 7th floor here. Our room is this one. We've got a key card. It opens. It sounds a bit like Fort Knox. And look, the door opens outward. And you'll notice we've got a second door. So it's almost like a porch area.
It's so strange.
So strange. Let's go inside. If we close the door, you can see we've got what appears to be a baggie full of cinnamon sticks. Then up here is the emergency torch, which doesn't come off the wall very easily, but it does turn on automatically. Up here is our wardrobe with 2 hangers. And then there's the control for the air conditioning. Got the controls for all of the lights in the room on this panel here, which is pretty cool. Big LG flat screen TV, got to keep it Korean. This plug, if I take this out, you can see here there's a little button, and that changes it from a red light to a flashing blue light. I've tried Google translating this. I have no idea what that little button does. We've got this reflective mirrored window, which actually, if you close it, completely blacks out. And then it's really, really dark in here. Let me open that again. And then these 2 hooks on either side of the window. After Googling it, it turns out they're actually grappling hooks. So in the case of a fire or an emergency where you can't use the stairs or the elevator to go down, you can just rappel down the building. Only thing is, I have no idea where the rope would be in order to do that, but it must be in here somewhere. And then next up is of course the bed. What do you think?
This bed is actually super comfy. We had a really good sleep in here last night and it's pretty soft.
Then we've got all of our suitcases here, don't mind that. Another little quirk about Korea we've recently found out. They love really tiny towels.
Yeah, so you don't get like one big bath towel, which you normally would get in hotels. You get one big one each. And apparently this is how they do it in Korea, just a few small towels.
Because they're a lot easier to dry and wash than a big one. They've also provided a Dyson style hairdryer, which is really powerful. Some bug spray or mosquito spray, hopefully we're not gonna need that. And then this comb, which I think they provided or someone has left it behind. I'm not sure why they would think anyone would want to use that. And then there's this toiletry kit which has a lady set and male contraceptives. Have you noticed the weird looking white cases underneath the dressing table?
Just now I have, yeah.
They look a little bit suspicious, and to be honest I don't really want to open them, but I think might just have to because curiosity in that.
What that looks like a toolbox. What is that?
Very, very, very heavy.
Shall I open it?
Open it.
I'll do it on the floor. What if we're not allowed to open it?
Why would it be in the room?
Oh, it's the rope.
Oh, it's the rope for the grappling hook.
Whoa.
That looks like a life raft or something.
That looks crazy. Oh, I think you put that round your, round like that.
Like a harness.
Kind of like abseiling.
That's the first time we've ever seen anything like that in a hotel room, I can tell you that for sure.
Literally the first time. Actually, when we came in, Adam thought it was something, whatever, and I actually thought it was somewhere to hang your towels.
Hang towels, that's a good one. So in here, lastly, is the bathroom. We've got a toilet. It's not a smart toilet, but it's still a pretty decent toilet. The shower is really, really powerful. One of my favorites we've ever had in a hotel room. And then in the little cove here is a big bath with a window. So we picked this street to stay on in particular because of the seafront that's right next to the hotel. It's a very, very quiet part of the city, at least this street is anyway, but it's also home to the largest fish market in all of Korea. So you can imagine as we're walking through the street right now, the kind of smells that are wafting through the air. And whatever you're imagining, times it by 50.
It's not just when you're walking along this street, it's the minute the hotel doors open, you get the waft of fish. And it is not delightful. Maybe it's because we don't eat fish that we don't really enjoy the smell as much, but to be honest, who likes a fishy smell? England.
UK.
England?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
long way.
Yeah, are you from
I
Busan?
live in your country.
You live in our country in UK?
When I was young.
Wow, you have a tight grip.
Now 88 now.
You're 88?
88.
Wow, you don't look it. What's your secret to looking so young?
No, I don't know.
Good Korean
Do you know
skincare.
Korea, North and South war? It was 1950.
Yes, of course I know, yes.
You know, Red China and...
We like China. Do you like China? No.
So, yeah.
You're very tall Korean.
I
Very tall.
I can talk just a little bit.
Your English is amazing. It's really, really
I'm
good.
just a little bit.
Have a good day.
Good luck.
Nice to meet
Bye-bye.
you.
감사합니다.
Bye-bye.
What a delightful
How
chap.
is he 88?
The Korean skincare.
He looks about 58 or 60.
That's unbelievable.
60, yeah. Wow.
Maybe it's the fish. So anyway, that was a fun encounter there right outside of the hotel. So tomorrow we're actually moving to the other side of the city, which is called
Haeundae.
That's supposed to be the complete opposite to this, so
Yeah.
we can't wait to see what that's like. But today we're just going to keep it really chilled. We just want to eat some really good food, get a feel for Korea, and
Yeah.
that all starts with coffee at Korea's favorite convenience store, which I thought was over there. It is, over there. So welcome to Korea's premier convenience store. Nice to see you. We're gonna get some coffee, but you can see over here, there's all these different pouches of drinks, not just coffee. There's fruit juice, there's green grape, sweet mango aid, so it's like a lemonade, but mango. Got ice cream, alcohol, sweets, more alcohol over here. There's also an entire wall here full of drinks in the fridge. Meat snacks on a stick. More snacks in this fridge here, including those famous triangle kimbaps, and then also the cylindrical kimbaps that come in that packaging. And a wall of ramen, as you would expect in Korea.
Standard.
I think this is what we're interested in here. So, black Americano, that sounds good. Iced hazelnut. I think these are energy drinks. Watermelonade, that sounds incredible. Not for right now, but I'm definitely going to try that. Let's go with iced hazelnut. So we get this pouch, and then down here is the freezer full of ice cups. So I don't know why, but I've been waiting to do this for a very long time. There's just something about making your own coffee, or at least pouring it into a pre-filled plastic cup full of ice that's
know.
very satisfying.
I've never seen like cups of ice just been sold in the convenience store before, so this was fascinating to us. I picked up a sweet Americano in a can. Adam's got one in a packet, which is so unique.
In a pouch.
Never seen those before.
Okay, so I think I just open it part way and then pour it in. This can only go well. Oh, okay, it's working. There
That
we
is
go.
so satisfying.
Oh, I think I actually got the right size just about.
Oh, maybe I should have got the small. Oh no, it's because the ice is at the top. I was thinking I should have got the smaller cup because it's only less than halfway, but the ice is at the top. So
You're gonna fill it with milk, it's fine.
shake it, shake it, shake it. Make it extra fluffy.
That's a really, I was not expecting it to taste anywhere near that good.
Let's go.
You're pouring it everywhere. In the cup, in the cup.
I'm trying. Oh. There we go. Is it looking like a latte?
It's looking like a latte with a puddle of almond milk next to it.
So we'll let you know the total cost of these and if it's worth doing it yourself or if it's worth buying one already made. Look how good this looks so far. They have a whole bottle of syrup with a pump because I like mine a little sweet, so I'm going to put 2 pumps of syrup. Oh, it's cold. We are complete. That is actually so decent. I'm not even joking. That is so good.
So if I have that right, that's 7,100 won altogether for the coffee this morning. Tomorrow we're going to go to one of the big chains here in Korea and see if we've actually saved any money by doing it this way, or if it's just kind of a little bit of a gimmick. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be a straightforward crossing of the road.
This is a full-on nice shopping centre. So you could probably spend hours down here. How weird is that, to spend hours underground shopping? it goes on for ages.
You know, this wouldn't be that bizarre if it was just in a building. It would just be another market.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that we're literally underneath
The road.
the road. I fear we may be going a little bit off-piste here to where we wanted to end up.
I literally can't believe how long it is.
This is half of the fun of it though. You just go down these random little stairs and you end up in Narnia. We could come out the other end in North Korea for all we know. In case you're interested as well, it's May 28th today. It is 24 degrees Celsius and at night it's around 13, 14. So you could do with a jumper at night, but right now, rocking the t-shirt.
It's nice, and also we have checked the weather forecast and it's going to be looking warmer as of now. So I'd say end of May. If you don't like the cold, it's a good time to come. So this place is called BIFF Square, and BIFF actually stands for Busan International Film Festival. It's basically a huge crossroads of street food, shops, really busy actually. It's definitely changed a lot here compared to where we're staying, dramatically.
I'm already seeing a bunch of different things that I absolutely have to try right now. So we wouldn't usually do sweets as a very first thing, especially this time of the day, but we saw these and we could not resist. I've heard legendary things about these. They're called Hotteok, which I'm probably completely butchering the pronunciation of them. There's a pigeon that's looking very, very hungry.
Oh my god. Why did she scream like that?
Some girl just came up behind it and screamed at it. I'm really sorry if you're wearing earphones right now. These are pancakes filled with brown sugar. You can get them to put seeds in them if you want, but we thought we'd just go for the plain version. So inside this hot doughy pastry right now is a molten lava pool of brown sugar. One bite of this will send you to the burns unit at the hospital. So I think I'm just gonna take a tiny little bite just to open up a hole and let all of that steam escape. I'm just gonna blow inside it so it doesn't incinerate the top of my mouth.
That is so good.
Got asbestos mouth, this one. She can handle anything.
It's not too bad. All of the sugar is like sunk down.
Oh yeah. It's so crispy, but then doughy on the inside.
And the inside is so sweet.
Oh
Wow.
my God. This is a lot for like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but I don't care. It's so tasty. It's quite rich.
It's so good.
It's like a mix between a Krispy Kreme donut and a pancake, deep fried pancake. And it's got that filling on the inside, that filling, oh my God. There's also some black sesame seeds in the dough, I think. I'm not just saying this, I genuinely think this is one of my all-time favorite street food snacks ever.
I actually think so as well.
And it's the very first thing we're basically eating in Korea. I've always said the best street food is the simplest. That is deep fried dough with brown sugar in the middle, and that is it. So we keep getting these weird notifications being pushed to our phone. It says on it,
It says public safety alert, and then it's just got like a paragraph below it in Korean.
yeah, ever since we landed in Korea, we've had about 5 of them. And then this morning, just now, after eating that hotteok,
We've had about 6.
they look really serious. We
They're
should
like
probably
all on my
translate
phone.
them.
Also guys, there's a app that I've downloaded called Papago, and it's actually really good. It translates Korean to whatever language that you need to read.
It's better than Google Translate.
Yeah, it works really well. We've used it so many times. So give me your phone and I'm going to translate that public safety alert. Hopefully it's not a tsunami. Here it goes. So you just take a picture, scanning. The Busan city bus strike negotiations have been concluded and the city bus will operate normally after 2 o'clock. Is that really a public safety alert?
So there's been a bus driver strike, or threat of a bus driver strike, I think.
The other one we had was a missing person, so if we could keep an eye for this missing person. The other one was really strong winds. It wasn't really that windy, so I think they're just extra precautious here in Korea, which is not a bad thing, obviously. So hopefully they just stay tame and there's no natural disasters coming our way.
All right, this is the main shopping street in Nampo-dong. There's a lot of stores that I do not recognize, which is
Yes.
what I love, because that's when you really feel like you're abroad.
I'd say mostly shops that we don't recognise, just a handful of some that we do. There's a huge shop that says butter.
Just next to that butter place is this store that says Korean snack, but that's pretty much it, no other information. I do see, however, it's a Korean traditional food and it's got special hot chili seasoning, which if anyone knows me, that is my idea of heaven. All right, turns out it's flour and cornstarch by the looks of it. It looks like French fries almost, but not quite. Really intriguing.
Oh, chili or honey butter?
Chili, always.
Chili, please. 4,000. Give me money. I have no idea what to expect with this, but the fact that she said chili or honey butter sounds good. This one. Still getting used to this currency as well. You know, McDonald's you can get a meal, well this is like the equivalent. You can get a set to go, either a Coke for 6,000 won, or you can get it with a beer for 7,000 won. Wow, they're piping hot. Oh, they smell good.
All right, I asked the lovely lady in there. Apparently they're pronounced Jjondeugi.
This is what they look like.
They actually look like fries with some kind of seasoning or coating on them. Cheers.
Oh, what is that? That is so confusing.
I have to think about that for a minute. That's one of the most bizarre things I've ever eaten.
The first bite is sweet because I think there's sugar on the outside, and you can get the chili. And it's also savoury the more you chew it.
I'm so confused.
It goes from sweet and you chew it and it turns savoury. It tastes good.
It tastes amazing. Oh yeah. It tastes really good. I would get these again, but I can see why they offer it with a beer, because that really would go well with a crisp lager. Or Korean beer that we're going to try later, hopefully. I think Korea is one of the only countries in Asia, maybe even the world, that actually offers tourists an immediate tax refund on goods that you buy, like clothing and cosmetics, because obviously Korea is really big on cosmetics. So all you need to do is take in your passport when you want to buy these things, and then at the checkout they'll refund you the VAT, which I think in Korea is something like 10%. So we're going to Yongdusan Park now, where the Busan Tower is located. There's supposed to be a really colourfully lit up elevator here, but it's closed. Wah, wah.
That's sad because it looks so good online.
I think this is easily the first time we've ever entered a park through a stairway. First time for everything, especially in Korea. Oh, there's a second half, and this one's actually sort of lit up. Oh wow, this is cool. It would be a lot better at night though. All right, Yongdusan Park and Busan Tower. Not what I expected in the slightest.
Especially not just from the main high street. So beautiful. It's really open and actually so spotless.
Don't even know if we can get in there without a reservation anyway. There's a lot of tourist buses here, so my guess is going to be a no.
Adult 12,000, so like £6. Two adults 24,000. Payment requests?
In monthly installments.
Oh, that is.
Okay. Can safely say as well that's the first time I've ever seen a tourist attraction offer monthly installments. If I've got that right, anyway, that could be completely wrong, but that's what it looked like to me. That was ludicrously easy. No line to wait, no human being to interact with. How do we get into this place now?
This is the entrance to the tower, and this is called the emotion walk. Well, look, I have to put my hands out in front of me in case I walk into a wall.
This explains the International Film Festival part of Busan. Highly regarded as the best city to film various genres of movies due to its landscape of city, sea and mountains. Holy. How are you feeling, jelly legs?
Yeah, jelly.
The way that this observatory deck is designed, it feels like you're kind of leaning over the edge, even when you're not. This is an insanely good view.
Busan, considering it's a big city, the buildings aren't crazy high, but I like that. I personally prefer it. And when it's not too built, I can just see the edge of our hotel, and it looks so tiny. It's only like 9 floors, and the huge shopping mall, which is right next to our hotel, Lotte Mall, looks so small as well, doesn't it?
We are 120 meters up in the sky, which is about 390 feet.
It's so cool because you can see the port, you can see all the different boats moving around. This is actually crazy to get this perspective.
There's a helipad on the top of that tiny little apartment building. I don't know if someone's painted that on there as a joke or not.
I doubt it.
But you know what strikes me about Busan? It's a very colourful city. So it's not just concrete. There's some blues, there's some pinks, there's some reds. Okay, back to the elevator. It's a disco elevator. Oh, this should be fun. We'll come out the other end of this. We'll be in Kathmandu, Nepal. Oh my god,
Wow,
oh my
this
god.
is so cool.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
What is happening?
Okay, no, we're out. We're good. We're good. Gotta hand it to the Koreans of Busan. They definitely know how to build a tower. That was a really, really cool experience. Highly recommend that.
Highly recommend. That was amazing. Great way to see the city.
It's time for another edition of Adam and Yaz versus public transport in a brand new country. So we're about to head on the metro. We've already got our Tmoney cards. You have to have these if you're in South Korea for any amount of time and you're going to be using the public transport, so you don't have to keep buying single-use tickets. We actually got these from a 7-Eleven. They were 5,000 Korean won each. That's just to buy them. Strangely, in order to top them up, and the guy that we bought this from himself said, I'm really, really sorry, because of the Korean government, you can only use cash to top these up, which I find a little bit bizarre in a society where credit cards and debit cards are so widely used and accepted. To have to use cash in order to top these up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can choose all of these different kind of funky designs. I don't know why I got the glittery one, but there weren't that many to choose from when
I
we were
got
there.
this one. So cute.
That's definitely coming home with us. So we just put a little bit of cash on these. I'm going to put it on the red reader to check the balance. Comes up here, 2,850. We only needed to go one stop. We could have almost definitely walked that, I reckon, but it's really nice to check out the local transportation options whenever you're somewhere new. And now we're just going to get the bus the rest of the way, and we can use our Tmoney cards for that as well, I think.
This bus is wild.
It's like being on a Korean roller coaster. We're going up some serious hills in this thing. It's like rallycross.
Oh my god.
The camera's not going to do it justice, but we're going up like a 45-degree incline, I swear.
Really steep.
Really steep, and other buses coming the other way as well. Look, you even get a photo and license of the driver in case you get killed and you need to report it. All right, this is us. We made it off the roller coaster bus.
I feel dizzy.
Yeah, got a bit of vertigo after that. Oh yeah, so by the way everyone, welcome to what they call Gamcheon Cultural Village here in Busan. It's absolutely stunning, and the reason why it's stunning is because it's got a really interesting backstory behind it.
It's actually known for its layered streets, its labyrinth-like alleyways, which I can already see. It looks like an absolute maze over there. And actually in 2009, I read about this, the Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism carried out a public art-themed effort to basically come here and decorate all of these buildings to make it look more happy, bright and colourful.
Oh my goodness. You have to have some balls driving up this road, especially in a car that heavy.
You want to hope that your handbrake works too.
Talk about layers. Look at the stairs leading up there. If you live in one of those buildings and you have to come in through this road, you're going to have calves of steel living here for about a year or two. This is a seriously steep road here, and I have a feeling that this paint is special high grip paint. I'm actually feeling a lot of grip under my feet right now.
Yeah, it's really grippy, which is always a nice feeling when you're going down these steep hills.
That's going to be really fun to go back up in a few minutes' time. Definitely looks way steeper than it does on the camera. But I will say it is the perfect time to explore a new place because it's 4:30 in the afternoon right now. The sun is much lower in the horizon. It's warm, but there's a bit of a breeze. Feels so nice, and it's not humid at all. This is without a doubt one of the most popular parts of Busan, and yet there are so few tourists here. Either that, or there are just so many layers to this place, which there really are, that we're all just kind of spread out.
Oh, this would be such a fun place to play hide and seek.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit lost.
Ooh, we've only started this incline about 20 seconds ago, and it's already hard. Let's go up there.
Oh my God.
Shall we?
That's one of the steepest staircases I've ever seen. 안녕하세요.
Yeah.
What is this? It looks like a school.
가이당 때문에
Yeah. Oh,
가이당
yeah.
잘못하면
Sit, yeah.
예.
She's fitter than you are. We just walked all the way from, I don't know, down there somewhere. But look, we're literally on someone's front garden or front yard, front porch.
It's mad to think that 1920s to 1930s, they moved, I think, about 800 families over to here to be more secluded away from the port. But it's just crazy to think how many people live here. But what a nice place to live with all the colours. It's really cool. You keep fit on your legs. It's really interesting place. And there's so many like little cafes everywhere, which is quite cool.
Without a doubt, this place goes into the weird but wonderful bucket. I thought we'd come to a dead end, which we kind of had, but then there's actually another alleyway going this way. And to be honest, we have no idea where any of it leads. Surprisingly, they've actually got public toilets and signs telling you how many stairs there are on your chosen route. This place, man, honestly, absolute photographer's dream. So many colors, so many leading lines, and not many people. There's not many places in the world you can call a tourist attraction that are like that. This is what I've been wanting to try. There's some weird looking see-through mochi balls.
They look like fish eyes, but giant ones. We have to try this.
Mango, blueberry, cherry, original.
What's the original flavour?
I don't know.
Just water.
Transparent.
So we've got this wobbly thing right in the middle with the selected fruit in the centre of it, mango and strawberry syrup, both of us, and soybean powder with coconut, some kind of shavings, I think it is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Interesting. The soybean powder is very, very drying. Whatever you do, don't have a mouthful of the soybean powder on its own. Now my mouth is like glued shut. I think I figured it out. If you mix the powder into the syrup, it creates almost like a peanut buttery, really liquidy peanut buttery consistency. Now we're talking.
It's like a sweet peanut butter. It's definitely the weirdest snack. I wouldn't eat it if I was on a date.
Good evening, folks. We've just been back to the hotel for a little bit to grab another layer because it's a little bit chilly now, and we saw the most incredible sunset from our hotel room
was amazing.
window. Unbelievable. And now we are heading off to dinner. We are going to get that famous Korean food, pizza. But not just any pizza, guys. This is the top rated pizza in all of Busan. And the story behind this particular pizza place is that it's owned by a South Korean guy that has never ever been to Italy, but he learnt how to make pizza just before the pandemic on YouTube. And this is the top rated pizza in the city. So
You got to give it to the guy.
yes, and I'm so intrigued. We'll see whether or not it really is that good. There you go, it's called Napoli Brick Oven Pizza and Beer. You can't really see it because of the scaffolding in front of it. But let's check it out. 안녕하세요.
They've got a proper pizza oven.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, because I'm literally sitting right next to it. And
That
so are you.
really is a good sign.
That is a good sign.
I have found the Holy Grail. This makes me so happy. Hey, 감사합니다.
Thank you, 감사합니다.
We even got jalapenos in the middle.
That looks so good. This looks like proper Italian pizza. Wow, that looks incredible. And we asked him which beers were Korean, and he said Cloud. So we need to try this. Cheers. Oh yeah.
So crispy. That's
I
like
can
a
get
lager.
down with that. That's really good. So cold as well, which helps.
All right, excuse the scaffolding. That's just a temporary feature. It's not going to be here forever. This crust feels so crispy, but also fluffy, which is the perfect kind of pizza, if you ask me anyway. I tell you what, the last thing I was expecting to have in Korea was a true Napoli-style pizza, and a good one at that. The guy knows what he's doing.
Oh my god. Yeah, that tastes so fresh. That is amazing. It's got a really nice thin, crispy base, and then that. Well, I've not tried it yet, but you can tell it's fluffy and soft. This is heaven right now.
I had quite low expectations, if I'm honest, but the reviews are really, really onto something. It's a bit of a late start to the day because we have just moved over to the other side of the city. We're now in the Haeundae Beach area, and it is so completely different already to Nampo-dong, and we're about to get our very first glimpse of a South Korean beach. Words I never thought I would say. One thing about South Korea to bear in mind, at least from what we've picked up in our time in Busan, is that jaywalking is very, very much frowned upon. It's probably even illegal as well.
Yeah, don't do it.
You don't see anyone doing it here whatsoever. And the wait times at a red light for a pedestrian crossing,
They're like 100 seconds.
so long. So if you're on foot here, you're not in a rush. It doesn't matter because you're not going to get anywhere fast.
But you know what? Before we came to Busan, when we did a bit of research, I heard that everyone's in a rush here. You have to, and people will push you if they need to, but it doesn't mean anything bad. Everyone's actually super chill, which is complete opposite to what I read. To be fair, we're not in Seoul yet, so that could be different, but here is quite sleepy, but I like it.
We're going to report back when we get to there. Oh, it's green light, let's go.
Oh my gosh, my mind is blown. There's so many sandcastles.
We've seen some sandcastles before, but only 1 or 2 foot high on the beach in the UK. Nothing anywhere remotely as incredible as what's going on here.
These are full-on sculptures. Baby shark.
Baby shark, there's even a
my
Squid
God.
Game one as well.
That is insane. That detail, how do they actually do that?
What else have we got? There's someone eating what looks like a bibimbap to me. There's an astronaut with a space shuttle.
Oh, there's Big Ben with Statue of Liberty.
Big Ben, Eiffel Tower, Tower of Pisa.
Oh, Jurassic Park. This is so cool.
Look at that, they've even got the Samyang branding on there. That's so good how they've done that. I don't know if the camera is doing any of these sculptures any justice, but they are, at the very least, some of them 12 feet high. I cannot understate how huge they are. And look at this one, Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury, and some guy next to them that I kind of recognize, but I don't know who he is. Obviously, there's a deep and meaningful symbolism behind some of them, but the real question is, what happens if it rains? No, not if it rains. What happens when it rains? Looking at the weather forecast, it is glorious for about a week, so they might have actually planned it specifically for now, but...
How long do you get before it rains each time? Like a week? Because that means these can only be up for maybe a week maximum, because I don't know how long the sunshine stints are for. But there's so much work that's gone into these. I can't imagine them getting destroyed by rain.
Just did a little bit of Googling because I had to find out what on earth this was about, and it turns out it's the Haeundae Sand Festival. It runs from May the 16th to May the 19th. Today's May the 30th. So I don't know if the weather then was looking not optimal for this kind of thing. Maybe they changed it to this week, which is glorious, like
Probably
I said.
could have been.
But yeah, so we didn't get cherry blossoms. We were too late for that. But we did get Haeundae Sand Festival, which arguably I think is a little bit better.
Epic.
We actually got so preoccupied by the sandcastle sculptures, we forgot to even look and take in the beach.
Which is amazing, by the way. White sand, skyline, city skyline, all the skyscrapers. Oh, that is icy. Oh no. That's icy cold. No wonder there's hardly anyone swimming. So we've just crossed the road from the beach and we've arrived at what looks like the main strip of Haeundae, and it runs perpendicular to the beach. It looks so cool. There's tons and tons of people here, and by the looks of it, it's just filled with tons of restaurants and bars, I think.
I love this part of Busan.
I can't believe how different this is to Nampo-dong. There's so much more hustle and bustle here.
Right, that's all the excitement I can take for today. I need a cup of coffee to calm down. Okay, we're going to try this place today called Shinny Coffee Company. Look at this, coffee of the earth, loved by aliens. I could be an alien.
This place is quirky. It's proper alien vibes. Can I just have a oat milk latte? Iced. What's new?
Now this is obviously a specialty coffee place, so compared to our DIY coffee from yesterday, this is almost double the price.
I don't know how much it was actually. How much was it?
13,000 and something.
Okay, so
Still not that expensive for coffee. 2 cups of coffee.
£7.
Something like that.
Borderline UK prices, but
Yeah.
you don't get all this fanciness.
You don't get specialty coffee for
Yeah.
that. Is it almost doubly as good? Yes. I didn't think there was much of a coffee scene in Korea, but it turns out they actually really like their coffee here.
I've noticed that too. They love their coffee. There's so many coffee shops. Like, you're not going to be short for coffee.
We just made it to Haeundae Blue Line Park, and we're going to get the infamous beach train that runs along the coast here. It goes really slowly, you get some really nice views. They also have a sky capsule which looks so cool, but us being lastminute.com all the time, it looks like they are all sold out for like the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not, I mean, even if you were kind of prepared 2 weeks in advance, there's still a slight chance you're going to miss out on the Sky Capsule. So if you know when you're going, book as soon as possible because they're so popular. I'm not surprised because they're adorable.
I think we deserve a subscribe to the channel for that because as you can see, we make all the travel mistakes so you don't have to. So we just paid 8,000 won per person for a one-way ticket on the beach train. It looks like one of those old school cable cars. We're quite late. I think we're one of the last people getting on this train before it actually departs.
We've got 4 minutes till it departs.
Okay, I expected a lot of people, but there are a lot of people, which means that we are now standing for the next 30 minutes. This is the first time I've seen a train where all the seats are arranged lengthways so you get the view of the ocean. I know it's a little bit on the crowded side, but we've got a pretty good spot here, mate.
Not bad. Can move around. We're not cramped in like sardines. I think if you get the Sky Capsule, they run straight above us, but it doesn't stop at stations. It just goes all the way along. I'm quite gutted we didn't get to do that. But at least we can do this. And we can still see the amazing views. They are incredible.
I don't want to say that this is underwhelming because the view at times is really, really incredible, but it's whelming. And I just can't help but think how much better the Sky Capsule would be the whole time I'm on here. So if you get even a whiff of an idea of going to Busan, book the Sky Capsule before you book your flight, before you book your hotel. Doesn't matter how far out it is. There's some guy down there trying to outrun the train. I'm not sure why because we're getting off in like a few minutes. Well, it did the job of getting us to where we wanted to go in a way more scenic way than an Uber would, to be fair.
It was a nice scenic train ride.
We are now at the entrance of, do you want to try pronouncing this one?
Haudong Yonggungsa.
That was actually, I think that was pretty good.
Was that good?
It's not bad.
Thanks.
Any Koreans in the chat? Let us know in the comments. After travelling Asia on and off for the last 3 years, we've seen our fair share of temples, probably hundreds at this point. So we're not generally that drawn to them, but this one looks absolutely incredible. And it's actually not too crowded. I was expecting at this time of day especially to be a lot more people here. This temple complex is an absolute maze.
I love it.
So many different ways that you can go.
It makes it more interesting.
Do not sleep on this place during sunset when you're in Busan, guys.
That golden hour, beautiful.
Although, having said that, sunrise would be in the opposite direction, which means it would be even better. This is easily one of the most memorable temples I think we've ever seen in Asia, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's because it's just different. You don't normally hear crashing waves when you're at a temple, do you? So it makes it so unique.
So just when you think it can't get any better, we find these just next to the temple entrance. They are vegan Korean corn dogs. Hot dogs in a batter with crispy potatoes on the outside and then a sauce. We actually just about caught him before he closed for the day. So his fryer was off. He had to microwave these. They're not going to be quite like regular corn dogs because of that. They're going to be a little bit mushier, but better like this than nothing at all. Cheers.
Oh,
wow.
that really tastes like a hot dog.
It's amazing.
That's so good.
It would be much better crispy, but you still get the flavour of it. Now, he asked which sauce we wanted. There was ketchup, mustard, mayo, chili, all this good stuff. And then he said, maybe I'll just do it Korean style for you. And I had no idea what that was, and he was keeping it a secret. I was like, what is it? I've got to know what it is. And he was just like, it's just sugar. So it's ketchup, mustard, and granulated sugar on top of it.
And I've just got ketchup and mustard, keeping it classic.
It's really fluffy, that coating on the outside. The hot dog is really chewy and smoky.
I can't believe that flavour. Unreal.
7,000 won each. Not the cheapest street food snack, but really worth it.
You are my last guest today.
Oh, really?
So, it is gift.
Aww,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Very kind.
That's so
Gamcheon.
kind. Thank you.
What an absolute gentleman.
Oh, that's so sweet. Did you say we're his last customers?
Yeah, of the day.
Oh, so we've got a little freebie.
So before we leave Busan, there's something very, very important that we have to see, and it's something incredibly special that only happens on Saturday nights right here on Gwangalli Beach, which is the next beach along from Haeundae Beach.
And there is the most spectacular bridge going across the ocean horizon. It's insane, and it's nighttime now and it's lit up so beautifully. And this skyline, I'm actually shocked right
Blown
now.
away.
We've just arrived and this is crazy. We didn't expect this.
Those drones look like they were tied together with invisible rope. That is how insanely good that was. I'm in awe.
And I can't believe it was just floating above the ocean. It was just mind-blowing. And this beach is so beautiful. If you're anywhere near, come and see the drone show on a Saturday night. It's so worth it.
That was a spectacular way to end 2 days in the city of Busan and our first 2 days in South Korea. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We will see you next time in the capital city of Seoul, baby.
Okay,
bye-bye.
bye-bye.